Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and our good friend Alex from Emberleaf Reptiles had a great idea. You know, a lot of you have told me you missed the clutch update videos. We kind of quit doing them because usually we'd do them and then post them for sale, but what we found is sometimes there's one riding the struggle bus, holds up the whole thing, and it just wasn't a good way to get things posted for sale. It just kind of sucked. However, people really like seeing the babies right after they shed out, right? Their first few meals, when they're still fresh and new and rocking and rolling. So he said, how about you just do a post-shed update? Don't have to do a clutch update, don't have to post, just still show us that. And I thought, well, hell, why didn't I think of that? So we're going to do it. Alex is right. It's a hell of a good idea. We're going to show you everything from clutch number 2, because clutch number 1 did not work well for us this year, but clutch number 2 did. So we're going to go through every baby we've got from clutch 2. Starting with this little girl right here. Don't bite me. You're all fired up today. So she was born really small, but she's eating great. She's had several meals in here. This was a first-year mother, so not uncommon for them to be a little bit on the smaller side. Go ahead and mix some of that wet and dry up while I'm at it. There we go. Get that moisture all moved around. And what she is, in case you're wondering, is she is a zebra bee. So this is a pastel spider axanthic. She is a female. We have several of these this year, but only one from this clutch. And so currently I'm thinking of keeping her, but I may swap her out with one of the other ones. I don't know yet. It just depends on their look as they continue to grow. I thought she was going to tag me. I don't want to lose any teeth. You can see she does really, really well. Really beautiful little snake and eats like a freight train. Good girl. So I'll put her back. That was 200201 for anybody keeping score. This is going to be all axanthic too, guys, because it was a zebra bee male paired to a pastel axanthic. So everything you see is going to be axanthic. The second one to get out here is this little guy right here. It's also all going to be male from this point on for whatever reason. We had one female in the whole clutch, the rest are boys. This is a straight up axanthic male, so just straight axanthic, no difference. A lot of people on camera say, well, I don't really see it. They don't see it because of the fact that, well, the colors don't show up really well on camera. So let me help you with that. And I'm just going to stick it beside a normal. This will help to really show the difference in the two babies when you can see the contrasting. So you can really see what the axanthic is doing in that snake and how big of a difference just that one recessive gene makes. So that is 200202 axanthic male. This was 200605, not that that matters much because it ain't his day. We'll show him off on another video. Come here, buddy. Put him back up. 200303 is going to be a little bit different. You know what? I was going to pull you just over to the table by yourself. There you go. And this is an axanthic pastel. So you can see how much brighter this is. Has a lot more of that silvery color. But with it only being a one copy of pastel, it's not truly white. It's just a light silver. And it will darken some with age. Just like kind of all axanthics do, or all pastels do. So as the pastel darkens in color, the axanthic is going to darken with it. It's kind of just how that works. Put your little nose back in there. Put that one back up. Kurt's thinking this video is going to be really long on the 11 egg clutches we have. This is going to look really similar, but I promise you it is a different snake. This is 200204. This is another axanthic pastel male, so you're going to see very, very similar. The other thing too I didn't put on the other one, I will put on this one, is with the axanthic you tend to get very dark blacks. What I really want in my axanthics is high contrast. The contrast is what's appealing to my eye. It's why I like the zebra bees and killer zebras so much. Firefly axanthics, which we don't have but are working on. Those are the things I chase because of that super dark black contrasting with that silver or white. It's just a beautiful way of doing business. This was the runt of the litter. Oh man, come on you. But he has been eating good, although I think he might have missed a meal, or did you just shed and that's what's causing that? Oh yeah, you just had a gross shed. That's all. You didn't miss a meal in there. So I'll get that out of there. Ugh. Kind of shedding crap in it. That's no fun. This is an axanthic spider. So if you looked at the zebra bee I showed first, you can see how much more silver the spider is versus the zebra, and how much that pastel lightens it up. He's being a little bit of a dork with how he's holding his tail, but he is perfectly fine, I promise. So yeah, we'll get that straightened out there. Oh, don't be so shy, buddy. You're fine. There you go. Oh, I know, something to focus on. So you can see now he has grown a lot since we've hatched him. So he was so tiny to begin with, but just doing wonderful. So axanthic spider, they're really cool looking little snakes. Come on, little dude, I'll put you back home. I know. You made it nasty in there. And that is the last one. We did have 6 eggs in that clutch, if you remember, but one of them, it hatched out, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I can't at this point. Or maybe it didn't. Maybe that one had an egg go bad. But we only had 5 babies out of 6 eggs, so we did lose one. You're going to have that. I was really worried the way this year started, because last year was not a great year, but I'll be honest, this year so far has been really rocking. So we lost 1 baby from clutch 2 and 1 from clutch 3, and then we haven't lost a single thing since. That wasn't expected. We had slugs. We expected those to be bad. But as far as viable eggs, not a single one that I can remember. Going from memory. And that's through now 10 clutches that we've cut open. So I'll take it. So the first 3, a little shaky. Clutch 1, terrible. Clutch 2 and 3, not bad, a little shake. Clutch 4 through 10, booyah! So that's kind of what we're after. It is, I think, just settling into the new place. Kurt, anything you want to add about these babies?
No.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. As always, if you do see something you want, they will be made when the time comes available on Patreon first. And I'll be honest, when it comes to our visual axanthics, if you're not on Patreon, you probably aren't going to get one. At least not right now. It's been the reality of the situation. Surprised me when it's that way, but hey, we'll take it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.